Hey everyone, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in to Relevant Jukebox, and today we're going to talk about the latest full-length album from Bicep, Isles. So this is the sophomore full-length album from the electronic duo hailing from Ireland, who made quite the splash in 2017 with their self-titled debut record. Now, I wouldn't really consider myself a house music purist, but I also don't think I'm an amateur either. And you know, when I'm listening to a Bicep track, I always kind of get the same kind of feeling with it. I'm like, ooh, this kind of sounds really cleanly produced. I like that. Ooh, there's a little bit of a groove going on here, but man, why the hell does this track feel like 10 minutes longer than its actual runtime? It's kind of like watching that old like Microsoft screensaver where all the like color changing pipes are just like ascending and then rebuilding themselves over one another. And yeah, I mean, that's just kind of how I feel about this new record once again. The record as a whole sounds very cleanly produced. Once again, a lot of these sounds ring through very crisp, but the progressions that these tracks take are just so stale and just not really engaging to me. Take the opening track, Atlas, for example. It just feels like it drags on way too long. There are some nice sounds, once again, that just grab my ears, but beyond that, the progression of the track as a whole is just not interesting in any way. The whole thing basically builds up within the first 2 minutes just for the instrumentation to be pulled back briefly to just go through the same exact build again. Apricots was another track on here that was a single to promote the album that is the most tedious one to sit through though. There's this vocal sample that's introduced really early on in the track and is looped throughout basically the entire thing that is just so obnoxious. I mean, I can't even finish the song, honestly. Sundial was a track that was pretty decent towards the back half of the track list and grabbed my ear a little bit more than a lot of the others in the bunch, mainly because the percussion sounds like it's from live drumming and it's a lot more present in the mix. Still kind of operating though on that screensaver kind of dissonant vocal looped in formula though, which there are some vocals incorporated into the mix this time around on this new album over here. However, I will say that not really any of the vocal guests that make appearances enhance much of the tracks, maybe outside of Clara Lassan's appearance on Saku. I actually really enjoyed her vocal presence on that track. Some of the melodies that she sang I thought were really nice. You know, probably my favorite track on the whole project. But yeah, man, I mean, outside of that song, really, I mean, the rest of this record is pretty much wallpaper. Not really anything going on here that's like engaging or grabs my ears really too much to make me want to get up and groove, especially given the really like insular vibe that this thing puts out. I mean, I don't know, this thing could have dropped like 5 years ago. I probably would have felt the same way. And with that being said, I'm feeling a 5 over here on Isles. Now, I'm gonna have links down below in my description box to Bicep's Bandcamp. There are some colorful presses up for sale of this on vinyl. First off, you have like a standard black double LP. There's also a deluxe edition that's a triple LP with a few bonus cuts on translucent orange. And I guess if you're a picture disc collector, they do have a double picture disc up still. So if you guys want to grab that, have at it. But if you have listened to this new Bicep record, what did you think about it? Let me know in the comments section down below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and share. And if you want more content from me, hit the subscribe button. Peace.